And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It's your girl Birdie. And we have a list growing here. I got two big kahunas on deck. First up, I got Bailey, I got SB, and we have the lovely Kendra on deck. Here's what we're working with. What am I going to open up with? We'll do some lavender. I don't want to burn anything. I think I saged the crap out of this place during the Aquarius full moon, and it was a whole thing. I feel like it still smells like sage in here. Up in this hazy. I had to seal shit away in bags because it was just like insane. But up first I have the beautiful Bailey is ready. All right, let's take a deep breath here. Cats are fed. That doesn't mean they're not going to make an appearance or pester me. No promises being made on that, but they are full, so that's good. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. And Bailey's up. All right, and I have Bailey's question on PayPal. If you're called to donate, let me know. Hey girl, how are you? Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna use the light seers for you, and we're gonna do a big kahuna. So welcome in. Make sure you guys like this stream. It really helps out the channel. And we're just gonna keep on keeping on. All right, our question is from Bailey. We are just getting started, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who donated recently. All right, cool. We're gonna jump in. All right. Bailey's question is, Aries wants to know if the energy has shifted between us. Spirit, show me the energy between Bailey and E. Show me the energy between them. Show me what this energy is. Has the energy shifted? Has the energy shifted? Has the energy shifted? Spirit, show me the energy between, and has it shifted? All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle here. All right. Show me the energy between E. We have 3 of Wands. We have 5 of Cups. Hey, Star. And we have 4 of Cups. What I will say about this connection is that there is a level of comfort, and I do feel like there is a genuine connection here, but I feel like the realisticness of building something, I feel like there could be some challenges here, but we're going to talk about it. So I don't feel, with the 5 of Cups and 4 of Cups in the center, I don't necessarily feel like there's been a ton of change. But here's the thing. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I don't want you to make decisions based on a tarot reading, right? Like if I'm giving you information and you're living a different reality, like you have to, make your own choices there. But let's get into the cards. So at the center of the reading, I have the 5 of Cups. And so I feel like thank you, Star. I'll get you on the list. Make sure you guys like the stream. So Bailey, let's get into this. The 5 of Cups is, I think that there is a desire And I feel like there is like a strong connection. I even have the Eight of Wands and the Sun here. So I do feel like there's a connection, but there's something in the way. There's something that is causing there to be some sort of disruption, or because the other cards are actually quite positive. And so maybe it is a matter of time. Maybe it is a matter of season. You know, with Five of Cups and Four of Cups, I feel like this is energy that can be a little bit somber. This can be energy that is a little bit like, I'm not really getting what I want out of this. And I feel like one person is kind of willing to give more than the other. And so this could turn into a Queen of Cups kind of like over giving to a situation where they may not be getting a ton in return. However, I do see a really great foundation of friendship here, and I feel like I've seen that in this connection from the start. So that doesn't mean that things can't grow and change, but I feel like in the current state, have things shifted? Not exactly. I feel like we're kind of in a similar energy. But maybe that energy will grow and shift over time. I do have the Three of Wands here, so I think there is a reason that you guys were meant to cross paths and connect during this time. I still feel like, let me know if the communication is still open, flowing, and positive. So in the energy that, you know, the hidden energy is, there's actually some good stuff down here. But I do worry that this Queen of Cups could potentially like overgive to her detriment. I feel like one person is more willing than the other. We have the Nine of Wands versus the Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands is, I am going to die trying. I am going to die trying to figure this out. I'm going to die trying to solve this. Versus the Four of Pentacles is someone who's a little bit more held back. So I think overall, I think this connection probably needs more time to see like where it's going to go. But what I do see at a minimum is a good friendship. I feel like you guys both get support from each other. There is value here. I have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, which I actually really like this pairing. These are both really, really powerful people in their, they're very different. They're very different, but they're also powerful in very different ways. The Queen of Pentacles can be very patient and is willing to see things through and value over time, whereas the King of Wands, he wants to get stuff done now, right? And so there is definitely a push and pull between, can we wait for this? How long can we wait for this to see what it's going to be? And let me know if you want specifics, because I feel like I want to give you more information than just saying the energy still feels the same. But this is kind of more some of the context that I'm picking up here. Where one person is willing to rush into things, I feel like the other person, and I don't really know who's who, maybe the Aries is trying to rush things, and you're more Queen of Pentacles energy trying to hold things down and wait a while to see where things go, especially if it's early on. Let me see what the Lenormand shows me about this connection. But please ask me more specifics, and I can dig in, because this is a big kahuna and I want to give you as much information as I can. I'll have Star after Kendra. Give me one moment, guys. All right, so Spirit, show me the energy between Bailey and the Aries. Okay. I'll do that with the tarot. Give me one sec. There is something here. I think you guys need more time for this thing to grow. I mean, this isn't horrible. The only thing I don't like about this Lenormand spread is that we end with the coffin. Like, I just don't feel like this is forever energy. You know what I mean? But I do think that there's something real, and I think there's a real connection here. But entertainment purposes only. Let me see. Let me pull a few more, and then I'm gonna, and then you can pepper me with questions here. Keep an open mind. Unrequited love. Love yourself first. Free yourself. Forgiving and learning. I think that you need to see this person for, I used to have a therapist back in the day that said, and again, not everyone follows this advice, but for someone like me, she was like, you need to see someone for all seasons before you can even consider living with them, because I made a very detrimental mistake. I got out of it, so I guess it wasn't that detrimental. But anyway, we survived. Yeah, I'm seeing, and I don't know if this is you or them, but I feel like someone, again, with the unrequited love energy, the long-term energy is like someone is putting in more effort than the other person. Spirit, show me, when is she going to visit Bailey? Show me, when is she going to visit Bailey? When is the visit? 8 of Pentacles, Chariot, Knight of Cups, Lavas, and the Fool. Have you guys talked about this, Bailey? I feel like they could come see you by the end of the year. This may sound odd. Would they come during, why am I picking up, like during the holidays or the end of the year, maybe? Especially if they have to travel somewhere for work, it's like they might extend a stay and come visit you. This is really interesting. Definitely before Aries season for sure. But I'm picking up like maybe during Capricorn season. We have talked about it. I almost feel like if they'll come visit you in the winter. I'm picking up like December, January. Intuitively, I don't know why, I just gotta roll with it. But I feel like definitely before Aries season with the Fool here. But yeah, I do think that they want to see you. I think they want to get to know you more. So, I mean, Bailey, I could be totally off base here, but I think that there is interest here. I just think that you guys need to get to know each other on a deeper level. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I have for you. Spirit, what else does Bailey know? Have things changed in the connection? What does Bailey need to know about this connection? Believe in the impossible. Newbie! So I have our list tonight. I have Bailey, SB, Kendra, and Star. Emotions are running high. Surrender to the divine. And the energy is gaining momentum. You know what I think some of what's going on right now, Bailey? I think if this is like still a new connection, I just think the energy and the momentum is so high right now that like we're just in the beginning stages, and it's kind of, the energy is very buzzy and fast moving and really hard to pin down. And sometimes when we want like a concrete answer of like, what is it? Is it yes or, and you're not coming at me like that, I'm just saying. Because I've been there. If you're a little bit nervous about like the outcome, sometimes that like makes the energy a little shaky. I do think that they're interested in you and that they want to see you. But I feel like it's still, I don't like this 5 of Cups, and I don't like this unrequited love. I think that you need to spend more time with this person to see if this is the right person for you long term. Do you know what I'm saying? She's nervous. Yeah, maybe that's the energy I'm picking up on, because it's like, let me see what else I have. Also, I have a couple new decks out today. I have a new Oracle and I have a new Tarot, but I'm going to wait for the right type of question for these, and this isn't the right reading for those. Let me see what else. I want to give you more information, though. Let me know if you have any other specific questions. I'm going to give you some more Oracle here. Yeah, it's almost like, I just say keep your eyes open. I don't think this is a bad person, but if they're very nervous and like easily spooked, or they could change their mind, or they're a little jumpy, just, you know, take things, don't get too far ahead of yourself in this connection, and just take things as they come. I feel like is the best advice I can give you right now. Be generous of spirit. Trust in the magic. Spirit has a plan. Watch your words. Yeah, and be careful with your, your manifestation and the way that you're thinking about things. Time to let go. And with that surrender to the divine, it's like some of these things you can only control what you can control, especially when it comes to, dating, romance, connections. Let me know if you have any other specifics for me. I'm going to pull from the other moon deck just because. But I am picking up, so to answer your question though, I am picking up that the energy is kind of still the same as what I've read on it before. We have Pisces. This could be, oh wow. Yeah, Venus and Pisces in the second house. So Venus and Pisces in the second house actually has capacity to bring a lot of money, but I wonder if money could be a concern in regard to like travel, or if they're just nervous to travel in general, or something could pop up with work here with that Eight of Pentacles in the second house. Let me see what else I have here. But I'm picking up winter time. We have first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Be humble. Honor your feelings. And cool your emotions. Things could feel a little hot and heavy over here, Bailey. Let me know if you want any other specifics from this reading. I was just like rocking out to like super loud music, and now everything is silent. It's probably good I can't listen to music when I do readings. I'd probably be too distracted. We have the crossroads here. Meet me at the crossroads. Yeah. SB is up next. Yeah, let me pull up the S energy between the two of you. I think that you guys are forming a positive connection, but I almost feel like you kind of hit a crossroads or a roadblock, and then eventually like it just might not be your forever person. Spirit, show me the Exul Bone Thugs, Cleveland, Ohio, baby. Let me know. Spirit, tell me about the spicy energy between Bailey and the Aries. Tell me about the spicy connection energy between the two. Show me that. Queen of Cups, High Priestess. There is a strong connection here. There's, I will say, very compatible. We have Lady Justice here. Everyone is happy. We have wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, the Tower. This is big electric energy. We also have this little girl. Hi, baby. Yeah, the High Priestess, you guys, it just feels like you know what each other wants. You're willing to go the extra mile, and I feel like everyone's happy. There's equal give and take here with Justice, so I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Everyone wants Bone Thugs. I was in a girl's wedding who went to high school with Busy Bone's daughter. I'm originally from Seatown. Oh my god, I just removed one and now another one pops up. Bailey, let me know. Gentlemen. But Bailey, it's looking really good. It's looking very, very compatible and very happy. All right, I'm going to move on to is it possible to make it work if we put the effort in? Yes, it is. But I feel like one of you is more stubborn than the other, and it's going to take a lot of work. But then it's like, do you want struggle love? Or do you want something that's a little bit more easy flowing, Bailey? You got it. All right, up next we got S Virgo Bone Thugs up in here. Wants to know about... No worries, no worries. It's all good. Oh my god, how many cats can I have on a table? Not enough, apparently. Okay. Did you see her trying to knock my drink over? Okay, we are relocating. You've been banished. You've been banished, and I have to do a big kahuna, so you're about to be banished too. Go on, baby. Come here, honey. Oh, he's so big. Oh my god. Okay. Why do black cats like to eat so much? I don't know. I could ask myself the same question. All right. We want to know. We want to talk about... All right, SB, let's do it, babes. How you feeling after that Virgo new moon? We need insight. Hold on, I need to go over to your email because your message got cut off. Wanted to know T's feelings for me, what's to come. I do like him, moves tomorrow, not far, diamond in the rough for me, what's going on? All right, so Spirit, show me what are feelings of T towards SB and what does the future hold? Spirit, show me the energy of T towards SB and what is to come in this connection. Show me, show me, show me. Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. All right, let's build on this bad boy. 5 of Wands. The attraction is there. The Devil. Ah! SB, SB, SB. All right. Well, there you are, the Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. All right. What's going on here? Well, and I want this, Big Kahunas are interactive, so you ask me questions, I'll pull more, and we'll figure this out, okay? So we have the moon in the center of this reading. This is a feeling of confusion. There's fear here. 6 of Pentacles. If he told you that he was going to do something, you now need to watch his actions. Right? I wouldn't be crazy accommodating, especially like in the beginning of a connection. I would let this guy show you that he's wanting to do this with you. 5 of Wands and the Devil. I do think that there is a very lustful and strong, very strong physical attraction here. Would that sound accurate to you? And so that being said, Ember, what are you doing? Oh my God, I summoned speaking of the Devil. The 7 of Cups and 6 of Wands. Hi, baby girl. If you guys started like talking about this, hold on. I'm sorry. My cats are crazy tonight. With the 7 of Cups here, I feel like you guys are both sitting on this and brewing on this. Like, what should we do? But I feel like both of you guys are excited and inclined to want to see like what happens next. We haven't planned anything yet. Right. So I feel like when it comes down to brass tacks and it comes down to the point where, you know, this Knight of Wands needs to start, I'm seeing other options for you again. When this Knight of Wands needs to kind of pull the trigger and make things happen, my worry is that they're going to be spending all of their time getting settled where they are, that they may not be able to come visit Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles. They may not be able to come visit you because they're tied up, right? Doing stuff. No, Kendra, you're up next, babe. And why do I say that? I also have because I have the 10 of Wands here, it's like things are a little bit difficult. And I have another king on the top of the deck. So I'm continuing to, it's going to come down to planning and him following through with what he says he's going to do. I do think that you guys will stay in touch. And I don't think that you should necessarily cut him off, but you need to be honest with yourself in terms of how realistic is this connection. Okay. Yeah. But let me know if you want, I'm going to keep building on this. So we want to know, like, what's to come. I feel like seeing him again could be a bit, I mean, outside of that trip, I feel like there could be some other challenges with making the time. And I'm seeing other men around you. I now have a Knight of Swords and a King of Pentacles. So this is going to require a lot of planning. Let me ask the Lenormand where this thing's going to end up here. Spirit, where is this headed in the future? So, well, let me ask, so what are his feelings towards you? He feels very, very excited around you, and he's extremely attracted to you. The Seven of Cups is like, I also think that he doesn't know what's going to happen. And I don't think he wants to make any major promises to you about that either, which is fair right now. You know, the moon in the Seven of Cups isn't really great energy to make major decisions under. We are moving into eclipse season, so I feel like, I believe we have our first eclipse on September 7th, so there could be some insight that comes in around that time during Virgo season. Spirit, where is the connection headed? We have fish, again, more options for you. We have clouds on top of the moon, which signifies even more confusion about, you know, where things are headed. We have dog, we have key, mice, and woman. I think you are both loyal people. I always like to see the dog come out in the Lenormand. There could be a little bit of drama with him too. I'm picking up on. Is he a Leo? Wouldn't surprise me with the Leos. We have the mice here, so this could talk about like people gossiping or like reputation. He could have like a nasty ex. I wouldn't be surprised. He's a Leo. Do you have access to that "are we dating the same man" thing online? I'm not on there, Mike, but I have people who have told me about it, and which I don't ever want to be in a position in life where I would have to look at that. However, I wonder if someone may have had I do and couldn't find him. I love that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like someone is salty that he maybe, I think he has a crazy ex, is what I'm picking up on with this. So, energy is still looking confusing. Let me see what else I have here. But there is a solid, you know, with the clover and the key and the dog, it's like, wow, we were really lucky to have found each other. But I almost still want to tell you to keep your options open and just see how he acts towards you. I feel like he has a crazy ex that would tell you that he's not low-key. I've never met a low-key Leo, but I mean, and if they are low-key, like up front, they are high-key behind closed doors, in my personal opinion. Spirit, where is this thing going? Nine of Wands. This is similar to the last reading. It's like I feel like I'm fighting for something, and I do think that I want to apologize because I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. I feel like you're going to have more options, and I feel like this kind of becomes a little bit challenging. Oh, how will the visit go when I see him when he comes for work? Okay, good. I'm actually going to reshuffle and add cards back in and see where we go. Is he the King of Pentacles? Is he the Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords here? Because I don't want a lot of people. Girl, I hear you, but I'm telling you, with that fish, listen, men can smell other men on you. My friend came up with that whole thing, but I really believe it's true. How will the visit go when I see him when he comes for work? Is that Spirit Keeper? No, this is the Everyday Witch, and then I was using the Romantic Lenormand. How is the visit gonna go? Page of Wands, 10 of Cups. Okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. 2 of Cups, we can work with that. Empress, girl, you better make sure you're, yeah. Make sure that you, so I think he wants to get physical with you. I think he's very, very, very attracted to you. We do have 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. But again, you need to invest more time in this thing to see where it's going to go and see if because there's still tension here with the 5 of Swords. We have 10 of Swords too. You, like the last reading, and I almost want to throw my freaking deck at the wall because I'm almost pissed off and frustrated. I need to shake it out. You need more time with this person. And I see other options coming in for you still. I think so, but to answer your question, I do think that you guys are going to have a great time. 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. If you don't want more kids, you might want to wrap it up with the Empress energy here. I think that's just going to be the theme for me today is me being frustrated, but that's okay with the cards. It's all right, it happens. You know what? For fun, I want to pull Dark Romance, just for fun, just to see where I land. Will he tell his family about me? Let's find out. I didn't get to hear the first reading. What do you mean? I didn't. Oh, no, today. Yeah, no. You're good. You're good. We have complicated. Yes, I feel like there's complications in this connection. Memories. Wisdom. So there's nothing horrible going on here. I feel like it becomes difficult logistically. Let me see what he tells his family. What else do I have? Stay optimistic. Calling in your soulmate. Let your friends help you. I'm not telling you to like keep your options like to be aggressively out there looking for people, but I do think that there are people that are going to try to get your attention. Don't be sorry. Do not be sorry. You're here and I'm here and we're having a good time. We're having a good time, damn it. I'm just kidding. You want to know, I like his gentleness. I love that. I can't relate, but I love that. I heard this is my husband year or something in my birth chart, so I want to be smart. So if you have a Venus return or a Jupiter return, that could be very well be. Or if you have a 7th house transit, those would be key indicators to look for in your things. He has a Venus in Cancer. Well, that's awesome because Venus in Cancer people are typically very kind, or can be very kind, not all. Jupiter in the 7th house. Oh, yeah, girl, I got... Anyway, hold on. Is he going to tell the family about you? Hanged Man, not yet. 9 of Wands, Chariot, 3 of Wands, not yet. He needs more time. I think by the second eclipse, so it's eclipse season. The first one is September 7th. We have the lunar eclipse. I think by mid to late September, you're gonna have much more of the idea of where you're going with this person. I have Jupiter in the 7th house. So you are having a Jupiter return in your 7th house, which is exactly where Cancer is transiting right now. So that very well could expand your house of long-term relationships, partnership. So absolutely. Let me roll the dice for you too. Spirit, show me, where is this thing headed? So I think he thinks he has fun with you, but he's like crazy attracted to you. If you like weren't feeling that, please know that he is. Spirit, what else? Kendra is up next. Kendra, you can post if you have not already. Spirit, show me what else for SB in this connection. Cancer, Mercury in Cancer in the 9th house. Like the first reading I did also, if you keep the lines of communication open and you both like really want to work on this and make it happen, like there is an avenue. There is a possibility that you guys can make this work. Even if you have other guys throwing themselves at you and you still want to make it work with this guy, like you can. We do have Mercury in Cancer in the 9th house of long distance travel. So communicating, making plans, figuring out a schedule is obviously going to be paramount here. It's not impossible. He is interested in you, but I do feel like there are going to be challenges, and that's all I'm saying. You said I feel it. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. And thumbs up for our lovely newbie. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Give me a second here. I just did 2 big kahunas back to back. So give me one moment. Okay. Let's see what else we're at. Where else we're at. Ember, honeybee, you're a baby girl. I got Bailey for another one and another one. Okay, so I have Kendra, Star, and Bailey on the list. Thank you so much. All right, Kendra Boo Boo, let's do it. Ember, Kendra, my cats love you. What can I say? They just want to be here with you. Kendra. Okay, go ahead and post, boo. Do. They really do. Hi, honeybee. Kendra, can I use a new deck on you? Do you want to be our guinea pig for this deck? It's really cute. Cute is subjective, but I feel like it's going to be a good one. All right, this deck is called the Daydream Tarot. Let's do it. I have cat hair in my mouth. I've had worse in my mouth. Let's get into it. Ember, you have to let me do this. Sorry, I know you love Kendra, but I have to do readings, BB girl. I'm so sorry, honeybee. I know. We got Willow in here. It's getting crazy. All right, Spirit, show me. Kendra wants a general reading. Red Lady, yes, we are open. All right, Kendra, show me. Spirit, show me. Let's step into Kendra's energy. Deep breath, Kendra. Give me 1 second. Make sure you guys like the stream. Spirit, show me the energy. They're taking me to your heart chakra. General reading for Kendra, Spirit. General reading for Kendra. General reading for Kendra. Two of Cups. The Sun. It's kind of a funky deck. Nine of Wands. The Emperor. There you are, Aries. Six of Swords. This was actually a selling point. I thought this was really, really cute. Thanks, SB. We have strength. You're a tough cookie, my friend. You are a tough cookie. Look what we have here. We have the Sun and we have the Two of Cups. There could be someone coming in soon. There could be someone coming in soon romantically for you. I feel like this person could also be a fire sign. I have Aries, Leo energy, or maybe a combination of the two. Six of Swords. I don't know. The Six of Swords is a card of travel. So this could be like when you travel home, or if you're just doing day-to-day travel with whatever you're doing. I feel like this person could pop in your life in the next couple of weeks even. I dare to say even the next 3 weeks with this Three of Cups energy. And eclipse season, there could be some interesting, beautiful, I don't know where Cancer is in your chart, but you could be having a really cool little transit coming in that's kind of blessing you with relationship energy. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is definitely like celebration energy. And the other thing I'm picking up on for you is like, don't get so bogged down with the what am I trying to say? Don't get so bogged down with like certain parts of your life where you're missing out on other things. And I should be one to speak on that, right? But like, allow yourself to still like celebrate and be joyful and have fun, even if you're like working on something and you still have to like figure something out for yourself. Because an overworked Aries and someone who I feel like if Aries isn't allowed to go out and play and have fun, they just get crabby. Do you know what I mean? We don't want an overworked Aries. So I see someone coming in, very well could be a fire sign, Leo or Aries energy. This is someone you could meet during travel with the Six of Swords. Despite if you are feeling like you're working hard on something, you're still trying to figure out like where you're going or what direction you're in, know that you're not going back to the place that you were in before. The Six of Swords says, I am moving on to brighter skies. I'm moving to sunnier skies. I'm moving to calmer waters here. You know what I'm saying? And you will move through this and become stronger. Let me see what else I have here for you. But yeah, I'm seeing a romantic connection come in for you. And I was picking up, I feel like your heart chakra is ready and open. Honestly. There's something to celebrate too. There could be like a birthday or a friend's birthday, family birthday party, something going on. But let yourself let loose a little bit and have some fun here and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? 7th house, leap, girl. I can't. Past life connection. Libra, the sign of love, in the 7th house of relationships, South Node. We have a past life connection coming in. That's what I see here. I feel like in the next 3 weeks you could meet someone significant. Could be a fire sign or have a strong fire placement. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Kendra, thanks, babe. I appreciate you being here. Red Lady, we're going to get you on the list. You're like, T. All right. I have a really cool Oracle deck too today, guys. It's brand new. It's called Path of Shadows, and it's kind of like a darker deck. So, all right. Up next, I have another big kahuna for Bailey. I got, I'm sorry. It's Star. I have Star, then Bailey, then Red Lady. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was called, it's really cool. It's kind of what they call a pip deck, where some of the minors are just like symbols. And I used to have a couple pip decks and I've got rid of them, but this one is so like weird and whimsical. It's really cool. So, and it also has like mugs for the cups, and it just reminds me of coffee. All right. Star, let's do it, boo. Let's use Everyday Witch for Star. Should I be applying for an executive assistant type position? Let's see. Spirit, show me the energy around Star. I like my current job, but I need a job that pays. Got it. Should Star be applying for an executive assistant type of position? Should Star be applying for an executive assistant type of position? Spirit, show me Star. Yes. Yeah, don't hold back. We have the Emperor here for you too. 5 of Wands. Even though people may be talking right now like, oh, the economy, it's hard to get a job, blah, blah, blah. You can't win if you don't play. And I'm not talking about the lottery, honey. With the 7 of Cups here, 5 of Wands, like, oh my God, this child. Ember agrees. I feel like we have karma here. There is something better out there for you. And I think you should just start throwing out applications. She's crazy, right? Executive assistants are the only jobs I see. Where are you looking? Are you on, I don't even know where people, I used to be so in the know of everything, and now I'm turning into a lifer with my other work, so I don't even know I know that there's a lot of stuff on like LinkedIn. Indeed used to be a really good one. We have the Moon. So I think it's just a matter of finding the right avenue to start applying for things. I don't think that the job that you're at right now is the career that you want forever. Ace of Swords, if you can feel it. We also have 9 of Cups. I think you'd be happier long-term somewhere else as well. 2 of Cups, I think there's something out there that's better suited for you. And we have the 4 of Swords. It could take a little bit of time for you to find this, but I do think it will be worth it. We're picking up a lot of Aries energy today. I feel like it would happen before Aries season. Let me grab from this other deck I really like to use for career readings. But yeah, it's a big yes for me. I think you should apply for like 7 different jobs. I think you should just throw out, get your resume up and running, just apply for all kinds of stuff. You have an Aries moon. I feel like by Aries season, you could land a new gig that is better suited for you. Strength. It's patient. Aries moon struggles to be patient, but I feel like this is something that you could grow to love. And I also feel like you would trust your boss or your coworkers, which you may feel like you can't do right now. I have more for you. What else do we have here? Yeah, the 4 of Swords. It could be a little bit slow going, but I think that you know It's time. Keep putting yourself out there. I'm impatient. And I'm not calling you out. It's kind of an Aries trait. Especially those Aries moons are next level. No shade. I mean, you can call me a crybaby right back. I'm a Cancer moon, so it's fine. I'm a little crybaby. We have Capricorn, Neptune and Capricorn in the first house. This is about buckling down, getting serious, and being determined and not stopping. Like, don't just apply one day. Like, you need to be on top of this, on top of it, like it's your job to find a new job right now. Download the apps, not dating apps. Download the job board apps like on your phone where you can like apply and stuff like on your lunch break, have like a copy of your resume ready to go or ready to upload so that you can apply and just get stuff done. But I would turn it into a full-time job and just keep on keeping on. You never know unless you really push yourself and put yourself out there when it comes to finding jobs. That's my you don't really want this deck for this reading. I'm gonna grab from a moon deck for this. And be realistic with yourself. Don't play games of like, well, I applied for one job 2 weeks ago and that's enough with Neptune. It's like, no. You need to get really clear. Don't be rose-colored glasses. Act like it's your job. Because Neptune can kind of trick us a little bit. Max, what is poppin'? We have attune to the divine, ask spirit. You may want to do some manifestation this Friday. Last Friday was great too. This Friday the moon is still waxing and we're in that new moon phase, so this Friday is a great time to do any type of like financial type of manifestation. I can even make you a custom spell candle if you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, we're during the new moon window before the full moon is a great time to do some manifestation work. Put yourself out there. Mercury's direct now, so I would just, it's go time. And it's Virgo season. You could build something great. So energy is looking pretty good here. Practice gratitude. I think you're ready for a new start with the world here. You want something that I grabbed 2 on accident. Open to change, trust the universe. I think you need to open your mind beyond just one type of job category and put yourself out there, because I feel like there's a lot of different things that you could do that maybe you're just not thinking of that are in your skill set. But I would keep an open mind when it comes to the different types of jobs. So I say yes, 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 apply for that, but also apply for other jobs that look like they might be interesting to you. It's a yes for me, Star, and Augustus agrees. I was also thinking, yeah, I think you should you need to put your hat in the ring and be visible, 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 visible. Because if you're not applying for stuff, nobody knows that Star's looking for a job. Do you know what I mean? Get aggressive, Aries moon. You got this, boo. Up next, I feel like I'm jonesing to use like these other oracle decks and like they're not ready for the reading. All right, I have Big Wave. Bailey, let's do it. Bailey, I'm gonna use newbie's favorite. I've been aggressive. Remember, I yelled. I'm talking. I think you need to take that energy out on. Augustus is about to lay on my keyboard. You need to take that energy and use it towards applying for those jobs that you want. All right, Bailey's up. I'm going to do last call because I feel like we're going to be here for a minute. No. Are people still doing cover letters? Get your resume. I think, do you know what I think? I think there's a lot of open stuff right now. I think there's a lot of job openings right now. I think you're going to find something. I'm old. I don't know what people are doing. Star, you're not old. I think I'm older than you. Get out of here. Newbie's like, I remember the cover letters. Oh, that's funny you say you're old. No, I feel like either I was too lazy or whatever, but I'm like, I don't think I ever really was doing cover letters. I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't, to be honest with you, I've been in the same gig so long. Thank God. I job hopped. I'm a millennial. I job hopped a lot when I was young, but now I'm going to be a lifer where I'm at. All right. Star is a youngin. Question in PayPal. Thanks, Bailey. Good luck, Star. Keep us posted. I remember you were looking for jobs earlier, too. I got 2 cats on the table. That's what this should be. Newbie. 2 cats tarot. Just kidding. I got Bailey. I got SB. Hold on. Where's my list? Is our list? Okay, here's the proper list. I have Bailey, SB. Or hold on, no. I have Bailey, I have Red Lady, then I have SB, and then Kendra. So let's put SB after Red Lady. I'm sorry, SB, I missed you. Okay. I'm gonna have to move my children for the millionth time. Hi, babies. I know, I love you so much that I want to be by your side 24/7 too, but I have to work. Per usual. You are a spoiled baby girl, and you're an extremely spoiled young man. Go on. Kip, kip. Kip, kip, honey. Augustus. I need this space, baby. Come here. I know I have to put you over here with your sister. I'm so sorry, honey. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's a workout moving those two. Okay. If we make it through all the obstacles, will we be happy? Let's look. Show me the outcome and happiness in this connection with the Aries. With Bailey and the Aries. Spirit, please show me. Please show me in a way I can best understand for Bailey and the Aries. Show me their happiness. Bailey, do you want me to just rip off the Band-Aid? Entertainment purposes only. And if this doesn't resonate, you don't have to take this as your story. Here is what I'm getting. So, with the Hermit and the High Priestess, these are people who are by themselves. I'm not saying that's what your future is. I'm saying in this connection, there's an energy imbalance. It feels like someone's still putting in more work than somebody else. Someone is valuing this more. The beginning of this feels really energetic and exciting. We start with the Six of Wands. This feels very electric. This feels very fun. It feels very energetic. This feels very fresh and new here with this rebirth energy. But what we don't see coming and where it kind of like lands, entertainment purposes only. And I wish I had 10 of Cups in every card here and I could say, Bailey, this is the best reading I've ever seen in my life. But for whatever reason, I don't know, this is the energy that I'm picking up. With the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Swords, it's like someone has a change of heart or someone's not putting in the effort, which causes the other person to kind of see this person who's like anxious and struggling. They're having like sleepless nights. And I do think that there are real feelings here. And the 10 of Swords is like, I don't know that I can do this anymore. And if this person can't work with me and meet me halfway, or if they change up on me, she's scared of love. That could very much be what's going on here. Because if you, and it's interesting because we had the Queen of Cups before, now it's the King of Cups down here, and you can, plug and play with the gender stuff. But if someone is, like, if you are someone who's emotionally available and ready to give, and you partner with someone who is closed off and afraid and is more of like Hermit, High Priestess energy, it could cause a disconnect where maybe she gets like too spooked and like and maybe changes up and just says, I'm not ready to do this. I can't do this. 7 of Swords. And then you're kind of like, you feel, in some ways it's like you could end up feeling blindsided, but I feel like if you follow the breadcrumbs along the way, you won't, because you'll know how they're feeling, if that makes sense. Let me see what else I get here. Let me see. And let me know if you have any, feel free to like post more questions and I can answer whatever you've got. I'm going to pull Dark Romance for this too, to see if we get any other insight about the Aries. So the Aries is scared of love, Spirit. What else? What can you tell me about that? Anticipation, strength. We have complicated memories. I feel like I pulled that for the other one. Introspection, evolving. Yeah, so I don't have anything super, super scary here, which is good, because I don't think this person is going to, like, cheat on you and, like, steal all your money. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that I think there's a real high possibility that they could just say, I'm not ready to do this, and not be able to give to this connection. Yes, you can, Virgo. Go right ahead. All right. Spirit, show me the level of happiness in the connection if they work towards things. Show me the level of happiness. We have Coffin again, which I think we had the first round. Do you know what I also kind of am seeing for you, Bailey? I almost wonder if this was more of like a heart opener type of connection that kind of leads you into, like, let's say, entertainment purposes only, let's say this connection doesn't work out with them. I almost feel like there's other people that you will connect with. Even if you feel like I can't connect with anyone and I love this person, like, I kind of feel like there's other people that would come around that would be that are open and ready for love in the way that you are. Finances and career. Give your relationship a chance. Let go of control issues. Release your ex. I do think that there is a soulmate energy with this Aries person that you're dealing with. I hope they can travel to you. We have retreat here. And if you guys can get some quality time in, maybe that would change things for you. But I don't know. I feel like you might be putting in a lot of work and they might be running scared. Let me know what other questions you have, Bailey. Crimson, what's up? Last call for donations, guys. I got Red Lady, Kendra, SB, Newbie. Yes, Crimson, I can get you in. The current energy between, and you'll know if I'm on or off track here. What's the current energy between the Aries and Bailey? We have Temperance, figuring things out. We have the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. I do think that they're being very, here's what I will say. I do think that this person is honest. And I do, if this person is telling you that they're scared of love, believe them times a million, okay? Five of Cups, there could be a fear of loss or a fear of abandonment here. Or maybe one of you guys is just kind of feeling a little bit down or questioning things here. I know we had the Five of Cups in your other reading as well. 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. There's a connection here, but there are challenges. 10 of Wands. So yeah, I think that you guys are having honest, open communication. What if I'm willing to wait? Thank you so much, Crimson. We'll get you on the list. And then readings will be ending soon, or my list will be closing soon. Make sure you guys like the stream if you can. What if Bailey is willing to wait? I think you're getting too far ahead of yourself, my friend. I think here's my recommendation for you. I think there's a connection here. If you guys want to keep a connection and like things don't work out, I would maybe see if you can keep it a friendship, but I feel like other people are going to come in for you. And the longer you wait, I think, you know, I think time heals almost all wounds. And I think hindsight's 2020, and the more time and space you have away from the moment of right now, because I feel like you're super, super into this energy, the further out you get from it, because it's like why wait for one person? What if someone else who's even better shows up for you, and they're available, and they're right here, and there's the Queen of Swords, and there's a fire sign or a water sign, like there's other Three of Cups, there could be other dates, there could be other options coming in. So I don't want you to necessarily, I would see where things go. I would not hold my breath forever with this person. Again, entertainment purposes only. I could be freaking, I'm a cat lady on the internet. Like, I just feel like, show me, is this Aries person, like, is this it? Is this the energy? Is this the happiness energy? It's coming down to communication. Pluto, Cancer in the 3rd house. Especially if you're at a distance, the communication has to be like paramount. Nurturing, intense communication. Often, Cancer. I wish I was giving you a better reading, Bailey. I'm not. I like it, it's like I'm upset for you, or like my energy is. I wish I was giving you a more positive reading, is what I'm trying to say, and like I'm feeling like I'm giving you sad information, and I'm sad about that. I'm sorry. I think I'm letting my guard down a little too much today. All right, Spirit. I could be totally wrong. Think it through. Step into your power. Be humble. See the bigger picture. You just need more time. Long story short, I think you could be happier and you might be better suited with another person. And I know that's hard to hear. That's hard for me to deliver. And I feel like my heart is like cracking a little bit while I'm giving this reading, and I'm really sorry. Bailey, is there anything else I can do for you? Thank you. I feel like I know I'm not a jerk. It's like I feel like a jerk by like giving this message, and I don't know how else to deliver it, and I feel like I'm getting in my own head right now. Because I just feel like you're such a sweet soul, and I don't want to give you. I want to be uplifting. You know what I mean? But I'm also gonna tell it straight at the same time. Whew. Okay. Up next, I have Red Lady. Red Lady. Thanks, babes. Thank you so much. All right. So, here's the list. Red Lady's up next. Lady in red. Do, 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 do. I'm scrolling up all the way to your question. Thanks for your patience. I've been having dreams of my ex-wife lately. Is she still thinking of me? Well, let's find out, Red Lady. And you know what? Because there's weird amounts of on the what the hell is it called? Super chat. I'm gonna pull some extra oracle for you because of the pricing thing on there. Anyway, all right, let's get into this. Red Lady, let's take a look. All right, donations are closed. Reading list is closed. Red Lady, let's get into it. I've been having dreams of my ex-wife. Is she still thinking of me? Spirit, show me. Show me. I'm going to pull some, because I've been jonesing to pull some from this new oracle. So I'll pull those extra ones for you. because I don't think I have super chat set up for like my reading options. So anyway, we're just gonna jump into it. Is she still thinking of you? Queen of Pentacles. Was she an earth sign? The Sun. Judgment. Two of Wands. How long has it been? How long has it been since you've been broken up? She's a Virgo, yeah. I think that you brought a lot of value and you brought a lot of light into this person's life. You're a Leo. Oh my gosh. Wow. You brought a lot of light and warmth into this person's life. I do think that they've been thinking about you lately. If you do have like social media or like a platform somewhere, I think that they sometimes might look at it to see what you're up to. I also feel like I'm seeing this person like think about writing you a message and then like stopping themselves. It's been 9 months. Yeah, I do think that they do think of you, and they have, you know, often wondered. I will say, and you know, you don't need to tell us any of the details here, but I do think that you did bring value and light into this person's life, despite some of, you know, whatever happened and went down. We have the King of Swords here. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Tower. And we have the Two of Swords. So, I don't know if this was I don't know if they made a rash decision based on what they thought was logic, but I do think this person deals with a certain amount of anxiety, and it could have been the anxiety over this this breakup, the connection in general. Two of Swords, they're still questioning themselves about things. Oh my God, she cheated on me, so I left her. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing that with me. I'm very sorry you went through that. So yes, there is regret here. We have regret here. We have the Nightmare and Anxiety card. Tower, very dramatic thing. So they have thought about reaching out to you, messaging you, and they're kind of like wrestling with that. So to answer your question point blank, she had anxiety since the mistake. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So yes, they are thinking of you. And holy crap, I'm so sorry that you went through that. But I will say, like, times a million here with the Sun and Queen of Pentacles, like you brought insight, and you may have even showed this person some really helpful things about life, right? Because we learn a lot about, thanks newbie, I'm going to pin that message actually. Make sure you guys like the stream if you can. But yeah, with the Sun, yeah, this is just like how shameful. And this Nine of Swords particularly, I'm glad I used this. See how shameful she's got her head in her hands? Like, oh my gosh, what did I do here, right? Let me see. I'm going to pull Dark Romance. Thanks for sharing that with me because, Red Lady, you said spot on. Thanks for that. I'm going to actually pull, I'm so glad we waited for your reading. I'm going to pull a couple extra oracles for you in this reading. I'm also going to use the Dark Romance, which talks about some like weird stuff. And then the other oracle deck that I've been wanting to use also has some like darker themes, which I think makes sense for this reading. So let me see. We have energy clearing. Yeah, they're still kind of picking up the pieces. Masking. And we have barrier. This person has a lot of work that they need to do on themselves. And obviously, like, yeah. I think you are a very open, warm, and loving person who brought a lot of value. I know I'm repeating that, but even with this King of Swords, like, you could have taught them some things or brought like a lot of, you improved their quality of life. And for them to do this, they do feel shameful, but I also feel like they're almost a little bit too proud to admit some of these things. So they wrestle with, like, should I message Red Lady? Should I call this person? I was the one who brought the light to her life. I was more optimistic and made her laugh a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness here with the sun. Are they still thinking of Red Lady? Show me. 6th house. Here, entertainment purposes only. I don't do health readings, okay? I think that this person could be dealing with some... This person is a little worse for the wear, okay? This person may not be looking great. I think this person is really struggling. The X. Their energy is in a very rough spot. We have Libra, Venus and Libra in the 6th house. They are really working on trying to restore even their day-to-day routine. I feel like they've kind of sunken into this really rough slump of potentially even depression, entertainment purposes only. This is the new Oracle deck. I'm going to read some of these cards, and then I'm going to pull some more for you. And Vampire. In the Knight's Embrace, where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming, all in sight. This person has very little self-control. Mask. Duality, protection, and caution. I have masking twice. This is someone who is very two-faced. They could have some type of undiagnosed thing that's going on with them that makes them act this way. I think this person hid a lot of information from you, and they pretended to be someone that they weren't. Even with their different partners, I feel like they're kind of a chameleon, and they act like however they think their partner wants them to act. Eerie Graveyard. As life transcends, all will fall into a silent embrace. All the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. Yes. You will find closure. You will move on from this. I'm actually going to pull some cards for you that focus on, like, where you're headed. And that'll kind of be your bonus today. Thanks for hanging out, Red Lady. I really appreciate it. Overcome any obstacle. Be fearless and bold. Spirit has a plan. Spirit wanted you to know that this was going on, and so that this person could exit your life so that you can have a much better future without them. No matter where you end up, no matter where you go, no matter what partner you pick next, I feel like you'll be able to, you learned a lot, you'll be able to see the warning signs, and wishing you the best. Thank you so much for hanging out over here. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this new Oracle deck is actually really cool. That's really cool. Okay. Kendra, SB, NB, Crimson. We got it. We got this. We got this. Thank you so much. All right. Kendra, go ahead and post, babe, if you have not already. See if I have your Ooh! Yes, okay, I have Kendra. All right, I have your, yes. You know what is so funny? Remember, this reminds me. I was probably your age. I remember I was dating someone, and this was a long, long time ago. And my, I was living in the Midwest, and one of my coworkers, like, knew I had a new boyfriend or whatever. And so she had this, like, she wasn't from Minnesota, but she said things really funny. And so one day she was like, "Who's this mystery man? Who's this mystery man?" So that's our question for today, Kendra. Who's this mystery man? Spirit, show me. Who is he? Who is he? Who is this mystery man? Let's do it. All right. All right, we're good. Show me, Spirit, who is this man? Seven of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming. This man's been waiting on you. Ooh, we got the Sun. Could be a Leo. Two of Swords. Justice. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Kendra. Do not stress, and you don't need to do anything other than live your life and be honest, right? So you don't have to change or do anything for this person to come in. This has been a long time coming. I think this person could have a strong Leo placement, which would work very, very nicely with your Aries stuff. Could be a Leo sun, okay? This is someone who is honest. This is someone who is fair. I feel like you could meet this person if you go out with coworkers or you're invited to a party. With the Three of Cups, this is like if there's some type of celebration and you're invited to go out, go to a party, you could meet this person either like through work or like going out with coworkers or something like that. Two of Wands. This person has, I think you and this person will feel very like you guys just kind of understand and get each other, and there's a very gentle, loving, like free-flowing energy. The Four of Swords, like no one's pushing too hard or like trying too hard to get this connection to work. It's very free-flowing. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like this person could have felt alone or abandoned at times, or like nobody gets them or got them. And I feel like when you guys come together, it's like oh my gosh, I can exhale, and this person, like there's a real soul to soul connection here. Nine of Wands, it's like you guys have kind of been through the trenches waiting to meet each other here. But with Justice and Ace of Swords, at what I will say is, at a minimum, I think this person is very honest. I think this person, it's equal give and take. They want to make plans with you. I do think that this person is still trying to figure out parts of their life. So definitely this is someone who would be around your age, that's still trying to figure out their career, who's still trying to figure out what they're doing. So they could be like in school or studying, or just trying to figure out like what the next chapter of their life is. But I feel like this person actually feels very similar to you. Let me see what else I get. Yeah, no, I think that you guys are similar here. You are on guard. I think this person, you may assume that they are a player, F-boy. And I think this person is going to have to win over your affection. But I do think the more that this person is going to have to be persistent, or else you're going to be like, they're a snake, they're not worth it. But I don't think they're a snake. Show me what else, Spirit. I think there's a lot of room to grow here. And there's, we have letters, like this person could have a way with words and want to write you like long things. Like long, maybe even like letters. But I'm seeing like long text messages, lots of communication coming from this person. Love yourself first. Stay optimistic about your love life. Pay attention to the red flags. Oh, it's so funny. My friend's daughter was over here last night. She's a Leo moon, and she's like, I assume everyone's bad until they prove that they're not, pretty much. And so I think that you would literally call, I've done this before too, girl. I feel like you would call this person out and be like, well, what's that about? Or what's this? And like, kind of, not like nagging them, but kind of with this, yeah, I've put people through the ringer, and I almost feel like that's the season that you're going to be in, where your friends are going to be like, Kendra, I'm like, listen, I need to know your level of debt. I need to know your credit score. You're not even walking through my door. Like, I'm not even, ain't nobody got time for that. If you're not paying my mortgage, you're not resting your head here. It's not going to happen. So anyway, I think that you need to, it's going to take time for this guy to win you over, honestly. I'm an Aries. I was put on earth to put men in their place. I love this. He's going to kind of like it, though. Yeah, I feel like this is someone you could meet naturally through day-to-day. Saturn and Scorpio in the 6th house. Yeah, through the daily grind of wherever you're going, wherever you're doing, there he will be. So you don't have to do anything like special to meet this person. It's just going to happen. And there is going to be a level of attraction, but I feel like you're not even playing hard to get. You're just like, listen, I don't know about this. And over time, I do think that he's an honest person, and that he will soften you up a little bit to the point where you can actually get to know each other. But so it's not going to be like starting off at lightning speed, but I feel like you guys are very similar. And it could be one of those things where it's like, it starts off kind of funny, and then it's like, oh my gosh, we're so similar. All right. Thanks, babe. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, newbie. Newbie's creeping on this reading. Up next, I have... Hold on. I have SB. I have newbie. I have crimson. Are you sure? All right. I'm chilling. All right. Newbie. Newbie, do you want the new deck I have on the table? I also have another deck, but I need to bless it and do a flip through of it. And I don't even film my flip throughs anymore because no one cares. But it's I also haven't been getting decks lately. But I got the Desert Illumination, which used to be an indie only deck, is now mass market. You can get it on Amazon. And I've been wanting that deck for like 5 years. So I just got it the other day. It was like $16, so I'm thrilled. And it has aliens and everything in the Southwest, which I love. All right. Newbie, newbie, newbie. I'm going to use my new deck. We'll use the Daydream Tarot for newbie and see how this goes. No worries, boo. I want to take a trip in October. What does Spirit say about it? What does Spirit say about this trip in October? What does Spirit say about this trip in October? Spirit, let's tap into newbie's travel plans. I'm feeling, I feel like I saw the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see if that pops out again. Spirit, show me. What do you say about this trip? What do you say about this trip? Queen of Wands, you're doing it. Ten of Swords. Four of Swords. Tower. Devil. Six of Cups. Five of Wands. The trip itself is a good idea. There's challenges along the way, and that's kind of what I was picking up on, newbie. You may have to change the timing. That's kind of what I was getting while I was shuffling. Like the trip itself, whatever you're planning, I feel like is good, but I feel like there's something that comes up. I actually really like this deck. It's just kind of hard to shuffle because the card stock sucks. So you may have to wait for the right timing. Either something pops up or it just doesn't work out. Is this to go see one of the kids? We have Six of Cups always for you, every single time. You said, oh, not happen. No, I see it happening, but I feel like the timing is not. You kind of have to shuffle things around because of like schedules. Not happening, but I really wanted to. Something comes up. The devil is meddling. A solo voyage. Something could pop up in your schedule, too. That was what I'm saying. But I do see this being like relaxing, unplugging, and kind of, maybe this is you needing, you're like, I want to get away from these damn kids. They're driving me crazy. Five of Wands. The devil, the tower, yeah. Four of Swords is like, I want to rest, relax, rejuvenate. Fourth house. Venus, fourth house. Something may come up at home. Venus, Virgo in the fourth house. Something may come up at home where you need to shift the trip, but I feel like you could do it and go. It's just a matter of timing. You may need to push it back a couple months. Devil, Capricorn energy. You may have to shift from October to December or something like that. That's what I got for you, boo. Up next, I have our lovely Virgo. And then I have Crimson. Thanks, newbie. All right. Yeah, I think maybe this Four of Swords over Six of Cups, maybe you need a break from the damn kids. You know what I'm saying? All right. SB, how is T going to treat me in a relationship? I'm here listening. I got you. You know what? I'm going to go back over to my little romance deck here. And then Crimson, you're on deck. and both of you guys just want little readings, so we'll be done in just a moment. Crimson, you can go ahead and post if you have not already. Spirit, show me, how will T treat Virgo in a relationship? How will T treat Virgo in a relationship? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this person is not all bad, I would say. I think that I think the move could impact the connection to the point where you're feeling like you want more quality time with this person that you're not getting. I know that you have your own life going on. You have other stuff. We also have 6 of Cups here, which talks about children. I actually think that they would be really good with your kid, honestly. I think the communication is good, and I think that they give you your space, but is it too much space? Are you able to build with this person? 5 of Cups, I feel like there's some doubts here. And I feel like, again, I don't want to... I don't like having to give you the... Like, you and Bailey today, I don't like giving you guys these messages. I don't. And it's like ripping my heart out. I don't see it being long-term. That's not what you asked me, but I'm just going to deliver the message, the question that you wanted. But you know how my readings go. How would they treat you? I do think that they're respectful. I think they give you the space. I think that they respect you as a parent. And I think that they would be good with your kid. But I do feel like there are challenges where you are feeling like you are more alone than you want to feel. And I think there's times where you question if this is the right thing for you. That's where I'm at. So all in all, it's not like they're a jerk. It's not like they're a bad person. There could be challenges here. I think that it's time for you to have some like undivided attention here. And I don't know if this Leo has the capacity to give you what you need and deserve with this star energy here. And it's like when the energy is good, it's good and it's happy, but then it's like you kind of when you're alone, you're really, really feeling it. Like, even though you're in this connection, there's a feeling of feeling lonely, if that makes sense. Virgo. Okay, let me see what else I have here. How would they treat Virgo? How would they treat Virgo? How would they treat Virgo? They would be intentional. I have Scorpio moon in the 5th house. They would be intentional about when we do have the time to be together and go on a date in the 5th house. I really want to show up. When we're around your kid, 5th house energy again, which is about dating and kids, like I want to show up, I want to be intentional, and I want to be serious about it when I'm in the moment and I can do it. But there will be, because of the distance, I think. But again, I know people who live on different continents, they've been together for a long time, and they're thriving. So, I mean, entertainment purposes only. I'm just the cat lady, but I don't like seeing that 5 of Pentacles at all. All right. Crimson, let's do it, babe. Thank you, SB. All right, we're going to do a love reading for Crimson for the month of September. General love reading. Spirit, show me the energy and people around Crimson in the month of September. What is the love energy around Crimson in the month of September? Show me what's coming in. Show me the energy around them. We have Libra, Lady Justice. We have Gemini, Magician. We have Fire Sign, Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing a couple different options. I know you have a couple different options, Crimson. We have the Page of Swords. So talking to people, there could be a new fire sign that pops in that you haven't met yet, in addition to the Libra or Libras that you're already talking to. Okay? This is someone who's very career focused, driven, good communicator. Oh, Crimson! Oh, thank you, newbie. Thank you so much. Crimson, we got the Two of Cups, baby, and the Hierophant. I think that you're going to be going on some dates, and you're going to have some decisions to make. Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing a new fire sign and an existing Libra. It's looking good. Hell yeah, man. So I think that this is a great reading. These are great cards here. Two of Cups and the Hierophant. You may meet someone and be like, you know what? I might want to take this to the next level. I might want to go on some more dates, really get to know this person. This looks like a promising connection. I feel like the person that you connect with is a great communicator and is someone that that can hold your interest, that can keep a conversation and has you mentally stimulated, and is someone that you can see building a future with, hence the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing Libra, and I kind of want to say Sag, but it could be someone just with a prominent fire sign energy, but I feel like this is a woman I think this is someone who's new. I think this is someone who is new that you're not dealing with yet. I think this fire sign is someone who is has a good stable, like they're career focused and they take care of themselves, and they are like financially sound here with this Nine of Pentacles. And this person has a lot to offer. So I feel like you kind of have your pick of the litter, Crimson, and it might be hard to make a decision on where you want to focus your energy. I mean, it's only, especially if you're just meeting these people, you don't have to make any serious decisions, but I think that they're going to give you a little run for your money, especially with this Hierophant and Two of Cups. Like, you're like, wow, maybe I see a future with one of these people. So, Venus and Capricorn in the 6th house. You're going to be going on dates, and I feel like you're dating with intention. Do you mean business? I don't think that you're a player. I think that you're genuinely, seriously looking for love. Venus and Capricorn in the 6th house doesn't mess around. This is like, I am looking for someone serious. I don't want to waste my time. And I think you're going to meet someone really cool. The choice is yours. So keep dating with intention. The reason I think they're new, we have Wheel of Fortune here, and I just think that there's new energy on the horizon. So that's what I got for you, my friend. Keep us posted. Let us know if a fire sign pops in, or maybe they have a fire moon or something, but it could be a Sag that like has their own business or is very like business focused. So they could be a little witchy too with the Queen of Wands. So solid connection there. I want to say I think I know who it is. So I mean, it could be. But either way, Crimson, I'll leave you with this. Either way, you haven't started something with them yet, or maybe it hasn't been serious with them yet. with this Wheel of Fortune. So something is changing to where you guys are interested in each other and want to, you know, start dating in a more serious way. Or maybe for the first time. So, like, what's considered new? I would say someone that you haven't really dated before. Someone you haven't really gotten to know. Maybe. How many options do you have, Crimson? I'm just kidding around. I like to play around. But, this makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I would say someone newer that you haven't really dove in, got to spend a lot of time with. So, I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, Crimson. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I might go on again tomorrow if I have the energy. We'll see how my work day goes. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you. There's one person, I don't know them well, but we talk, so I wonder if it's them. You're going to find out soon. But I'm feeling a new energy. All right. Bye, Crimson. Thanks, newbie.